right, here we go. What's going on, y'all? Hold on. Sorry, I'm late. So wait a minute. I feel like there's a light missing. Oh, there is. Hold on. There we go. I don't know. I can just tell. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, how y'all doing? Sit back, because I'm about to just talk. Holy shit. So, Super 7, as we know, are releasing Thundercats. The two random the monkeying? Nigga, the first goddamn Thundercat you motherfuckers should have released. Yes, I'm talking to you, whoever's in charge. I don't know if it's Brian Flynn, but if it's you, goddamn it, I'm talking to you. I'm not gonna pull him down. Why the fuck is Tigra not the first fucking character? Tigra had the shittiest fucking paint job, and Super 7 powers that be was like, fuck it. And I mean, I wasn't gonna return it. I gotta complete the set, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I'm damned if you do, great if you don't, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was excited because I don't even give a fuck about the holothon shit no more, dude. Like, I keep forgetting that Mad Hatter and Nostalgia Unboxing does that. I'll just randomly see and be like, oh yeah, what was on today's list, right? Except for that Batwing, woo, can't wait to get that. But I was excited about the Thundercats at first. I'm like, wait a minute, you gotta be fucking with me. Super 7 of them lost their goddamn mind. They are out of their motherfucking marbles. Upon closer inspection, you know, people have already been reviewing it. And that's another thing. People are like asking, do you got these in the back? For what? God damn, have some patience, nigga. Like, NECA never really gives a street date. So I get that. It's kind of like they're showing up at Targets. They're all on a big ass. But I'm not just going to go and ask. If I know it's supposed to drop the 20th, then on the 20th, if you ain't, then I'm going to ask. But Super 7 has a Thundercats drop release date sometime next month. I feel like I forget. I don't fucking know. I did pre-order, then I canceled that shit quick. Because I was like, the reason I canceled it is because I have the glowing eyes Lion-O coming. So I'm like, I only really need 2 Lion-Os. And I got to get those glowing eyes. That's a must. I have to. Fuck it. But anyway, then I saw this one. I was like, no, that looks like ass. That, in the famous words of The Rock on those memes, this is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen. You it's only $35. Oh, man. Got him. They got you. Oh, my God. What? Hold on. I only have 2 of these molds. Dude, when I first saw it, I thought they were going to go, like, to me, this is perfect. It just needs the pin. I don't need him to pose. I'm not doing all that. Me personally, so I can talk shit. It's my video. I don't need this nigga to be in a flipping position and kicking, mum run on. None of that shit. I just need him to stand there and say ho. The only thing I feel like that would have, like, if they gave a fuck, which they don't, I understand you need to make money, but if you're going to make money, also give a fuck. Like, give him his sword, give him the wrist so he can hold it aloft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even give a fuck about the paint because really, people's like, it's missing paint. Let me see. This sword of almost the hilt don't have paint on it. It's just this green shit, which I still don't give a fuck. Like, okay, it's not green. A marker will fix. Listen, for $35, when I first saw it, I was like, oh shit, they're gonna give us just the figure and just the sword, but it's gonna now be the pinless. Because I'm like, they should have re-released this as this. This does make a difference. I really do. I can tell. Like, I like the way this one feels, poses, and everything, right? Then I started looking. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We used to give them a pass for the expensive prices because of the detail, which they didn't even, like Matty Collector, this shit already really existed. They just redoing it. I can see every strand of hair, like and he's dark. That pale ass, need a sun ass motherfucking Lion-O. We talking about money grabs. That's the biggest money grab fuck you I've seen since the McFarlane Batwing from the movie. I'm sorry, like I have no horse in that race because I have my Lion-O. Fuck that $35 Lion-O. I would watch somebody review. They must be a Thundercats fan because this nigga had like 10 Lion-Os, including like the original. I forget who did it. Like, was it Playmates? No, it wasn't Playmates. Whatever the company was, it had like 6 big ass screws. So I saw the reason. It looked like this person was just updating their collection, which was cool. But I'm glad he did a review. I was like, I'm not buying that shit. Dude, that Lion-O looks like ass. I don't even know. Monkeying. I'm going to pull him out. Fuck it. Because I really don't want to fuck up my display, but fuck it. And he's pinless. This is like one of the best of all. This is mouth move. No, I'm about to really give him points. But I love this figure. As you see how I have them posted up, like I don't do a whole lot, but you can see every little hair, every little detail. This is up there as like one of the best ones in my, when you, the look and feel. Like, if they just give me this and this motherfucking Morningstar, $35, yeah, I can see it. But long gone are the days of me saying, well, I mean, they are a niche company. Because, hold on, I'm going to tell you, $35 they start off. I'm not going to say Super 7 is a niche. That's not a niche company, goddammit. They make money. They a fucking company. Look what else I got for $35. The detail. This is like one of the best. This is about to go for one of the figures of the year. Stay tuned. Like, and I just grabbed a random one. Pick one. Casey Jones, Donatello, Leonardo, Master Splinter. Looks like a goddamn roof from Warriors of Virtue. But still better than that shit that they trying to... Oh, man. Anyway. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Nah, man. That ain't cool. I really thought they was on the road to recover. I was like, okay. They just gonna take the molds, repaint it. Cause the first, tell me, shout out down below if you collect Super 7 Thundercats, is the first thing you was thinking a repaint of Tigra. Cause that's really, let me make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, that's the only figure I got that like, I'm like, this is like half baked. We all got them. Some people fixed it. I don't have the artistic skills to do that. I do, I just don't fucking feel like it. But I'm not about to paint mix, and I'm not gonna say it's not my job to, I don't mind that. But dude was like, I'll give it a wash. I'm not doing all that, nigga. No, I don't have to give this a wash. And the amount of accessories that this came with, and this is an expensive IP. Thundercats? Who the fuck is charging for Thundercats? Who the fuck owns Thundercats? Mattel? Who the fuck owns Thundercats? Nickelodeon owns the Turtles. You better pay that premium. But they ain't hiked the motherfucking prices up on us like that. This, yo, it was 55. I really won't complain. I really won't complain. Like, you try to make this 65, you got me fucked up. 35, you got me fucked up. And I don't like to be the one to say I can see what $35 gets me. Because honestly, I don't even like all those damn accessories. And then, the face don't even look like this on that Lion-O. Like, that's okay. Motherfucker, I need something. I don't need just a... What? They couldn't even give you an extra head that shows this. How many people are really gonna rock their Lion-O just like, hey, everybody? Nah, I guess. I mean, maybe you, hey, maybe. There's no fucking way in hell I'm gonna rock that plain ass generic head when he's got a growling head. Like, Thundercats are loose, not Thundercats are meditating. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, once again, I don't give a shit. Honestly, I'm done with Super 7. Not as far as buying shit, but I'm really just like I used to like be the gimmies. Dude, that new wave of Ninja Turtles is out and I still ain't bought that shit. I'm not, you wanna know what I bought? Put it away. Fuck, I bought Piccolo. Cause I sold all of my Dragon Stars, but the Dragon Stars have like that arena for the world tournament. So I kept that. I sold the Dragon Stars like last year at a decent ass price too. I had like a bunch of them motherfuckers. But I started recollecting cause Dragon Stars is like 20, 22. The SH Figure Arts is like 30 to 35. I'm like, it's worth it, especially like the detail and shit that you get. Like, you get an SH Figure Art, how much more detail and like posing do you really need? So I'm like, yo, I'm really happy with my SH Figure Arts, like very fucking happy. But speaking of Turtles, like Super 7, I'm done like just throwing money at them. Like, I'm waiting on Roborbill. I'm waiting on, and I didn't pre-order this. The only thing that I pre-ordered was Amok, like Run Amok, whatever his name is, one of the, cause I'm like, okay, I will feel some kind of way. But if I don't get Kid Lion-O, give a fuck. If I don't get Roborbill, I don't give a fuck. If that sells out, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just not gonna have Roborbill. But you wanna know what I don't have while they coming out with other shit? My goddamn Wily Cat. I did pre-order him and Kit. Been having Kit. Where the fuck is my Wily Cat? Dude, this is where I will talk shit. And I try not to, and I'm gonna try to. No, fuck that. It's like, we're in the dark. Once again, the customer service is ass. Like, I don't give a fuck what you charging. You can say that shit is $200. Let me decide whether or not I'm gonna give you my money. Cause price don't mean shit. Check out a video by Valorverse. He was talking about not Hot Toys. Was it Hot Toys? No. Mezco. And I know those are pretty pricey. And I was like, damn, that broke. Not just that. I seen people's Masters of the Universe Mondo break. I'm like, yo, that's premium. Fun fact, all my shit is just insured under my personal property. The only thing I might no, because it's not even that much money. Like, none of this shit is under collector's insurance. And a quick thing, the reason why, and I'm through Progressive, if you happen to want to know, and I'm in California, I don't know if it matters, but I don't have to like report, like if you do like, let's say for instance, you do a collectible like this, like you got Hot Toys or some shit like that that will appreciate possibly. You have to keep annually, sending them information on how much it appreciated, depreciated, shit like that. I'm like, I would rather just have like, and I actually calculated all my shit too. I literally calculated everything. And that's another fun thing about buying a lot of shit online. The picture's already there. Kind of like on my Excel spreadsheet. I just take the picture from like my Target app or something like that, crop it, and boom. I don't even have to use my camera. But I can tally up right there what it was worth when I first got it. And like, a lot of shit's gonna very much appreciate, especially a lot of various Transformers. Marvel Legends is a give or take. I might only have like 20 of the 100 and something I have that will appreciate. Spider-Mans, of course. But no. But anyway, let me not get off topic, which I just did, and I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. But yeah, no, fuck that, man. Like, let me determine whether or not I want to pay that premium. What I fucking hate, and even though I'm in the military, I'm technically customer service. I help my members. Pause. I balance the budget and all that shit. So, tell us something. I see Super 7 go online and they just talk to like a select few people. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't mind that. Like, have a channel. Keep me posted. Tell me something. Hasbro does that shit sometimes, man. Like, and I'm not gonna say boycott it. I'm not gonna stop these. I'm watching Prison Break, so you gotta forgive me. I'm using that. I'm not trying to take the company down. I don't even really give a fuck. Like, I'm like T-Bag. Give me my money. Let me get the fuck up. Fuck the company. I just want to know what works for me, and whatever works for you. If I'm willing to pay that premium, or if I'm not, I would have probably bought that extra line though, because I do want. Like, actually, that light, the one that lights up is the one I'm gonna display, believe that shit. And then I'm gonna put him back in the package. But if you take into consideration the packaging, like this one came with the sleeve. This was Super 7 at its prime. If the cost would go down to you just giving me this and a sword, literally everything you see here for $35, I'd be like, okay, they're on the right path. You know what I'm saying? I do like those collector boxes, but long since I've collected boxes, I may have like select few, like I mean like almost non-existent for bigger shit, like my Thunder Tank and shit. But all them other boxes, I toss that shit. As I take out the accessories like this. I need to put this on my Prowl, but like then I label it, put it in the box. So I'll label this Prowl or something to that effect, and then put this in the Transformers bin. So not only do I just have to go to Transformers, I can now pull out exactly what Transformer I'm looking for. Or if I put Prowl and Ironhide, whatever it is, label it. You know what I'm saying? And then I throw the fucking box away. That shit, no. I cannot keep all that. Fuck that. But Super 7, man, you motherfuckers is bugging. Anyway, I picked this up today. I told myself I was getting out of the Black Series. But goddamn it, everything Mandalorian main character. I skipped on the original IG-12. I don't even think it was it IG-12, the original? I keep wanting to call him IG-88, but this one, but I didn't mind dropping the deluxe to get yet another Grogu. But I also get these two little fuckers. I don't even know their names, but we'll call them Fucker and Fuckette. I mean, are they Fraggle Rocks? Fuck it, two little Fraggle Rocks. Nah, that's homely and ugly. But anyway, so I'm excited about this one and putting it with my collection. Speaking of Ninja Turtles, I pulled down like my best action. Yo, I love, because I was dusting this weekend. Yo, I was having a ball looking at these, man. Like, I've got to say, to me, these are like my favorite two best action figures, period. Like, I fucking love them. They said it was supposed to glow in the dark. This motherfucker does not glow in the dark, unless I'm tripping. But I like the spray painted looking like metal. Like, it's really fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. And it's worth having in the collection because it's so different. It's not like the same over and over and over. I now need justification to have multiple, but Dark Leonardo, goddamn, I fucking love this figure. He didn't need a wash or nothing. The only thing I don't like about these figures that I hated about the first wave, the original wave that like I saw at Ross, still didn't want the motherfuckers because I have NECA and I have Super 7. What the fuck do I need that for? But these, the NECA Punk Turtles that came out, I actually like. Fucking, I'm gonna show you. If you see them up there, I actually like the Turtles in Disguise or the Punk Turtles that came from Best Action. Matter of fact, fuck that. We'll go on a little trip. Let me make sure it's in the, like them. I like those way better than I like them. Hands down. So I like Best Action. They are in their lane. I like it. I fucking like it. Playmates is in their swimming lane too, but I just won't do the toys anymore. I canceled I did buy like the pizza shooter and the toilet thing. I returned them, because of space. If I had like a mansion that could be dedicated to just like the vintage, yeah. But the way I see it, I don't need to. Like, I think it's really cool when it comes to the Transformers, the missing link, but for what? Like, no, like there's too many options and like I just can't. I honestly, there's only like one main Transformer from, if they do a missing link, I will buy that one. And that was that God Jinrai. Basically the one that had like the little power link. I don't fucking remember. Was it God Jinrai? They have them coming out right now in the Masterpiece with God Bomber. That was the Optimus Prime I had. I would buy that in the missing link because I really do have an attachment. But I got an attachment to it. Well, I do have like the Ninja Turtles, like the brothers themselves, as far as the re-release from Playmates. But all the extra shit, nah, I sold that a long time ago. But this motherfucker right here, god damn, this is so tight. Let me take the sword out. The sheath, dude, they even thought enough. There's like little bumps, as you see right there, to keep it from like coming out too easily. That's cool. That's like forethought. That's like future proofing. But then like I like his katana. Yo, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, Best Action. Yo, they do have a vehicle. As a matter of fact, they have the motorcycle. Fuck that. But if they start doing shit like the turtle, there's so many characters they can do. But I was just reliving, like, because I haven't touched him. The Rat King, he needs a little bit more paint in the face. But I mean, that is a completely different, shout out if you read the IDW comics. Star Force Media, Star Fox or Star Force Media, I've said it before. I just listened to them do the read over. I was not reading all that, but this is different enough. And I like the story between the Rat King and then there's different other like ancient, I don't want to say demons, but ancient beings that have been around damn near since the dawn of time. But I like his story in there and I like his look. But a real close would have to be the Honor Guard, or like this guy. Like, it's just so fucking cool. I like his mask. Oh man, Best Action, yo, Best Action for the win. And if you couldn't tell, shout out to my Donatello lovers. I am a Donatello fan through and through. He is my favorite turtle. Goddamn right. I don't mind having multiple. Because this one came with the metal head. This one has like the metal shell. And I don't mind. I got them like this so you can work on them. But that's just like, these are like perfect. And they in the $20 realm. I think they're like 19 to 22, depending on like, you know, like what you get. When I got like this basic, it was like $19.99. But it's IDW. So if you're looking for something that's like, you know, your childhood, then I guess, I mean, SOL, but I wouldn't limit to myself just to my childhood because you don't know what you're messing with these stories. Like, I really like Jenica's story. I like hers better than Venus. The way the story ended, I'm not going to spoil it, but like, it was just like it was a weird tie-up. I'm like, they went through too much shit for it to just end like that. Like, that was just like, that was lackluster in my opinion. It really wasn't. It was almost a lead up, like kind of like how Thanos was, but it was nowhere near as epic. I feel like it should have been more epic. Like, I love the way, anyway, fuck all that. So, Jenica, I love that. Like, man, there's so much detail in that. The detail in this mind you, they gotta pay Nickelodeon for this property too. And so, that being said, they're able to give me this level of detail and Super 7 was trying to sell me that. Don't tell me Best Action is a major. So when because I've even given them that excuse, I thought about like, they gotta charge $55 because they're a niche little boutique. No, fuck that. Best Action ain't up there like that. Best Action ain't got no goddamn $700 Catch Lair, no goddamn $400 Thunder Tank, $500 Turtle Van. Super 7 is a company. Best Action my ass, nigga. Like, they able to give me, Super Boutique my ass. They able to give me just the amount of detail that the camera is not even Uncle Tim would say, this figure is amazing. I'm surprised he haven't even talked about this. He always talking about the shit, the mainstream shit. I'm like, yo, the stuff he collects, there's a lot of good shit within that collection. I'm just like, man, you just missing out. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, nuts to that damn Super 7 bullshit. That's some bullshit. But I will say at the post-con, I didn't mention this in the last video, when they showed the Secret Ward, I almost got excited until I realized not yet. Because there's only one other Wolverine I need. I even used to have the X Factor. I sold that. I really don't. The black one was badass. Like, everything about him was badass. I want the brown suit with the shoulder pads. And I basically want the yellow and black version, just in the gold and brown. I want that. The same boots, because they sort of have them, and I think it was in the Apocalypse Wave, but he had on like basic boots. I want him to have the boots with the little wings. Like basically his costume from the X-Men arcade video game. That's the only other Wolverine I'll ever need. Like, give me that, and I am set for life on Wolverine. Make it in that same buck that they did the animated series. Oh my God. So I was almost excited until I saw it. Like, ugh, like I got no connection to the fucking Secret Wars. I don't. I have a connection to the Secret Wars on Spider-Man the animated series, but I pretty much have all those figures. Like the Beyonder did not look like the Beyonder from the original Secret Wars, so I have no connection, so I'm good. I kind of want that Kang. By the way, my Spider-Man and Vulture shipped. I wanted that Kang just because of the Mobius chair. The Mobius chair, that's actually DC. I forget what Kang calls his chair. Fuck it, the throne. But it ain't worth me spending that money because I have a Kang. I'd have to have everything that I want or just be bored one day and like, here's $40 or $50 or however much it costs. But I'll tell you another thing. I like that Transformers movie so much. I've never did DLX. I pre-ordered the Orion Pax Optimus Prime, the D16 Megatron, Alita 1, and Bumblebee. As you may or may not know, I don't even transform my figures. But I like to say that I can. I like to be like, you know, if I want to, it's there. The gimmick is there. But them look so damn good. Those are what I'm going to get. I might not even get like the main line because right now the main line looks like, in the famous words, the Angry Video Nerd, ass! No, they look like ass, man. Except for the Takara Tomy. That looks kind of cool, but I kind of like his tank mode. But other than that, I like Bees. I like Bumblebee's, like the little eyes. I like his. I like all they alt modes, actually. Ooh, I can't wait to get Arachnia. Ooh, I loved her alt mode. Be it a KO or MDLX, I want to get that one. I want to get all of those. I really don't want to have to do the main line, even Studio Series, because honestly, the Studio Series looks like trash. The Studio Series Optimus Prime that is out right now looks like ass. I'm sorry, it just does, in my opinion. I bought it and returned that shit. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I can't wait to get there. Comment down below. If you already have this Lion-O, I see no fucking reason, unless you just want one. But that's not even worth it as a spare. That's just no, fuck that. I'm not with that line. I'm gonna see what Tigra looks like, and if they do Tigra some justice and like his paint, like, then maybe. But I really don't see the point of this. This is to me them stretching yet again instead of focusing on what's working. I feel like this is just another goddamn McFarlane type adventure where it's like, if it ain't fucking broke, don't fix it. Or if it could be improved, improve upon that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all stretched so thin? Y'all already like, it's already hit or miss. Like, I got no problem with the Turtle Van and like, honestly, I've only had one problem with one Ninja Turtle. It's just like, but they not coming out. Like, I just feel like it's decades between. There's no hype. Just because shit, I feel like people are tired. Like, look, I still ain't seen that Sergeant Bananas. God damn it, I feel like that nigga was announced 2 years ago. Along with that Tricerodon. Like, nah, man, I'm good. But meanwhile, we getting a shitty color of Lion-O? Nah. Super 7 is like, they starting to lose me as a customer. Like, not because I'm like, fuck the company, but I'm just not interested. I'm just like, yeah, I'm losing momentum. Y'all not relevant no more. They just do random shit like who knew those Thundercats was gonna drop anyway? Like, they just do shit. It's just like, hey, by the way, we doing this. I know we ain't gave you Wily Cat yet, and I know goddamn it Ninja Turtles them crawl down to a slow crawl, but you know, fuck it. What? I know y'all pre-ordered the Cats Lair over a year ago, and we ain't talked about that shit except for one little question on some YouTube channel. I don't even know the dude's fucking name. Shouldn't even be on a YouTube channel. It should be a goddamn Super 7 channel, like PostCon, to where it's dedicated to, I hate to say it, I could watch the 3PO podcast, 3PA podcast, 3PO, I keep saying 3PO. 3POA podcast, I have the 3 points of articulation, and find out anything I need to about what's going on when it comes to Valorverse, or even go to his YouTube channel. He makes it dedicated, like, I'm gonna talk to people. And like, I met Brian Flynn, and like, I'm not gonna talk shit as a person because I don't know him as a person, but it was delightful meeting them as human beings. But I'm just like, while people are asking questions and doing all this bullshit, just be like, hey, I got a question. How come you don't just, like, they used to, did they not? Didn't Super 7 used to like make videos and show like the upcoming they did? What the? Ding, 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 ding. Dude, we are on the second tap for me. We are on the second tap. If and when in my lifetime I get Wily Cat, I might be like, fuck it, I'm good. Like, there's not shit. I can't even think. The only thing they can do that would make me excited would be if they made a real Ghostbusters. I can't believe they ain't did that. While they doing Disney and motherfucking Biggie Smalls and all this other shit. Like, I'm not saying that they're shit, but nigga, they not selling like TMNT. They damn sure wouldn't. Like, if the market is dry of something, especially when they were hot, you telling me you can afford the rights to the Turtles and Thundercats, but not Ghostbusters? I'm not gonna act like Ghostbusters ain't shit, but back when Afterlife was about to launch, were they really hitting? Was anybody even thinking about Ghostbusters? Like, I'm just curious because there was the Transformers RED line where they didn't transform. There's Transformers where like dude, Transformers is on lock. Nobody else needs to try to touch There's so many third parties. There's so many goddamn variations of Transformers that you just don't want one if you ain't looking. Like, they come out with another KO every goddamn month, it seems like. So you just didn't want a Transformer. If you wanted an Optimus Prime or some random ass obscure Transformer, you didn't want it. Ghostbusters, only one person was doing something. 2 at the most. Like, can you imagine? Imagine with me. Because Mondo's doing it, but like Mondo is stupid expensive for like some shit that like, it's just a bit, it's above my pay, it's above my pay range. Like, I feel like the only thing I would spend that kind of money on, and the only thing I have spent that kind of money on, is a Transformer, as far as a figure is concerned. Like, but that's just me. But I'm not spending no $100 on no goddamn Peter Venkman. Hey Siri, stop. Well, that's my cue, but imagine if they had did this size, or if they even did what they doing with the Thundercats and made it the real Ghostbusters. I felt like that was a line, dude. We got like Ramen Toys. Hey, somebody put this out there. Ramen Toys. Ace. I even know the man's name. Ace. Dude, I'm not trying to discredit them, but company-wise, market-wise, I don't know. I could be wrong. Is Super 7 not bigger than Ramen Toys? I guess I do know Brian Flynn, but Ace, come on, man. The fact that I know this man's name shows me, but they put shit out constantly on Instagram. Ace, if you watching, can we get a real Ghostbusters? I'm down for that. Y'all make a lot of good shit. It's just like the A-Team van and stuff like that. It's just not my market. I would 100% support a real Ghostbusters. Hashtag Ramen Toys, can we get some real Ghostbusters? Because everybody ain't going Mondo, nah, fuck that. Like, to me, nah, they not that giant. Like, Masters of the Universe, I can see that because of the amount of detail. It's just so barbaric. Like, it's just, that deserves. Have you seen those? I don't care how much detail you give Slimer or Ray Stans, like, it's not gonna look, put the same amount of detail in one of the real Ghostbusters, but put the same detail in a Masters of the Universe, it's gonna be night and day in my opinion, because there's so much you can do with that. It just looks fucking epic. It is epic by nature. So, I mean, that's like making Inspector Gadget. Like, Ghostbusters are the shit, don't get me wrong, but how much can you really do for Inspector Gadget? Like, and were they not both deek? But please, can we please get a real Ghostbusters? Like, dude, like, shit that nobody, because they doing Brave Star and stuff, like, they really stretching, but what else while we thinking about it? Like, Ghostbusters, you know, two that I, like, watched, but I really, like, yeah, but if it was the right price, I would collect, and I would be guilty as fuck. The Real Ghostbusters and Cops. Dude, you can do the whole Cops collection, and it really wouldn't cost that much, because I remember, who remember that show Cops? That damn opening was tight. But like, what's his name? Long Arm, Bulletproof, or Bullet, it was something like that. It's crime fighting time in a future time or some shit like that. Big Boss. I would buy that entire fucking collection. I'm just gonna say, that one villain where you can see his brain through a glass jar. Fuck! That one dude who had the trench coat that had the gun. Oh my God. Can we? They do a mask and shit. Ramen Toys. Do Cops. Since everybody else want to do Ghostbusters shit, do Cops. Just for me. I would buy that shit. We got Biker Mice from Mars. They pulling. Like, Biker Mice was cool, but they made, like, it wasn't Ramen Toys. It was, I forget who, but they made that before they did SWAT Cats. I like them both, but I feel like SWAT Cats was more popping than fucking Biker Mice from Mars, but what do I know? But can we please get a Cops? I need to go in here and put my steak in on the grill. But anyway, comment down below. I mean, this wasn't no review, nothing. It was just me ranting. But comment down below your thoughts. You know what I mean? You can just be like, shut your angry black ass up. Please give more. I remember Cops. I agree. This Lionel. Put a 1 in the chat if to you that Lionel looked like shit. I'm about to put a 1 in my own chat. But anyway, till later. Hoo-yah.